Hello there, my name is Jeff Thompson from the Synergistic Group. Welcome to our video presentation today. Today we're going to be going through one of the new products from the Synergistic Group called the Horizons X product. Horizons X is a product designed to give clients a non-taxable growth investment vehicle that literally gives ultimate or unlimited investment choices for the client. For clients to participate in a product such as the Horizons X, they do need to be what's deemed an accredited investor by SEC standards, which means roughly $1 million net worth or greater. And there are some income caveats that go into it as well for clients who have less than $1 million net worth, yet have a very high amount of income coming in on an annual basis. Well, from here, why don't we go ahead and let's get started and move into the Horizons X video presentation. It's going to take about 15 minutes or so to complete this video. Hopefully you can bear with us. So welcome, and let's get started. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this short video from Synergistic Group. This video is going to address one of the new products that Synergistic Group has created called Horizons X, a future free of taxation. This is one of the best products that Synergistic Group can possibly be bringing to the market today based on the current politics or political situation and taxation situations here in the United States. This product was designed specifically for clients who have a net worth of at least $1 million or greater, or are considered to be accredited investors. It's designed to wrap around their entire investment structures, whether it be in the bonds, stock markets, real estate, hedge funds, precious metals. It makes no difference whatsoever. We're literally able to take it for our clients and wrap the Horizons X product around those investments, putting them into a non-taxable or a tax-free situation for growth, which clearly expands on the compounding interest effects and everything else that we look at in trying to maximize the amount of dollars we have for retirement, for wealth transfers, etc., etc. Now, right now, we want to move on and we want to take a look at the difference between a non-taxed investment and the advantage of that over a taxed investment. So let's take a look at what we have here. Under tax investments, taxes are paid annually on the interest income, meaning at the end of the year, all of your accrued returns on your investments become a taxable item in most investments, especially long cash investments and other types of investments that you may have that can be taxed as much as 39.6% on the current taxation structure. Taxed investments reduce the long-term accumulation or advantages of compounded interest over that period of time that you have the investment. There's always going to be an uncertainty of the future of taxation. We just went through what was called a fiscal cliff, and we had the end of the Bush tax credits coming up as we came into 2013. Now, they were extended, however, as they were also extended, new taxation at the highest bracket is 39.6%. These are what we mean by uncertainty of future taxation on our investments. And then liquidity decreases annually. What I mean by liquidity decreasing annually is as simply put as this. If I have $1 million invested and I get a 7% return over the course of the year, and then at the end of the year I have taxes at 30% of that, I'm going to decrease that $70,000 return on my $1 million by having to pay the taxes out of that. And that's what I mean when I say liquidity decreases annually, by having to pay those taxes out of our pockets. Now, when we take a look at the Horizons X product and we look at a non-tax investment, number one benefit, no taxation. Number two, compounded growth and returns are absolutely maximized over the long term by not paying taxes on an annual basis and not paying taxes on those funds. Another advantage of the Horizons X product is access to retirement funds without penalties. We have designed the Horizons X product to allow our clients to access those funds that have been accruing within Horizon X at any time in the future in a non-taxable structure, and utilizing that capital without taxation. There are no RMDs or required mandatory distributions in a non-tax investment such as Horizons X. And the benefit of that is if I take a look at qualified plans that are in the market, 401ks, IRAs, at the age of 70 and a half, you're required to start taking money out so that you're paying taxes on it, and that's what a required mandatory distribution is. And under Horizons X, we have non-taxed wealth transfers. And what that means is that for a client, you're able to transfer your wealth to your spouse, your kids, or your grandkids in a non-taxable vehicle. Now, as we take a look at some of the real advantages of Horizon X, there's really 5 distinct advantages. The very first one is tax deferred, inside buildup of cash value. When we use the Horizon X product, what we're using is we're using a hybrid of a life insurance policy that gives you the opportunity to be able to build up cash non-taxably and withdraw that cash non-taxably. The second advantage is non-recognition of capital gains. What I mean is the ability to switch investment options within the product without triggering taxation. Under Horizon X, you can have 20% of your money in the bonds market, 15% in stocks, 30% in gold, 10% in hedge funds, etc., etc., etc. And at any time, you can change your asset allocations, add new investments in, delete investments that aren't performing, giving you absolute flexibility in Horizons X. The third benefit, the option of tax-free access to the cash value through a low to no cost policy loan. What that actually means is that you're able to access your money at any time in the future without paying taxes on it, even though you've been growing in a non-taxed basis with Horizon X. That's absolutely a wonderful tool to have. The fourth benefit is there is a overriding reinsurance policy that gives a tax-free death benefit. And what I mean is under proper structure, you have a life insurance component built into Horizon X that in the event that you should pass on, passes a very large sum of money to your heirs, and that death benefit is non-taxable. And that is where advantage number 5 comes in. In estate tax planning, the death benefit through the use of third-party ownership in the policy as an irrevocable life insurance trust or ILIT allows you to create a transfer to your kids, your grandkids, whomever you should choose, of that death benefit without any taxation going to those people as you transfer that benefit. These are all powerful, powerful benefits of the Horizon X. To give you a very good example of how those benefits work, I would say we've got a client who got a 7% rate of return across their portfolio in 2012. After they paid their taxes on it as ordinary income or ordinary interest income, they now ended up with a 4.2% post-tax yield. Better than what most people did, however, it's just 4.2. By our adding the reinsurance component through Horizon X, we've got a cost of about 70 basis points. So with the 7% yield that that client got in 2012, their post-tax yield, post-cost yield of the entire Horizon X is 6.3, roughly 2.1% higher rate of return than they would have received in a taxable vehicle. Now that is a huge advantage for our clients in how we design this. The other items that you should be taking a look at is what investments can be made with Horizon X, or what investments can Horizon X make. With Horizon X in your portfolio, or as the wrap around your portfolio is a better way of putting it, you'd be able to house your stocks and bonds, precious metals, alternative investments. We can wrap your real estate investments, business interests, private equity, cash deposit accounts. If you're involved in multi-strategy hedge funds or single strategy hedge funds, that can be wrapped in Horizon X. We could even wrap up in it artwork, etc., etc., etc. Whatever investments that you're in and you're dealing with are all investments that can be utilized with the Horizons X product. It is absolutely phenomenal. There is nothing like it out there. These types of strategies have been used by the ultra rich for about the last 15 years. However, for the common upper middle class family that's got $3 or $4 million in accumulated net worth, these strategies have not been available. And so under the Horizon X product, we've made them fit for everyone. Now, the other question that comes in here is, do I have to have Synergistic Group manage my investments? The answer to that is no. If you have an investment advisor, Synergistic Group can wrap your existing investments within the Horizon X. If you don't have a current investment advisor, well, then Synergistic Group can also operate as your registered investment advisory firm. It can operate as your hedge fund or your broker-dealer, whatever it may be that you currently have your asset allocations and investments in. So it's a powerful, powerful tool that allows you to invest in almost anything and move that into a non-taxable investment for non-taxable growth and non-taxable access to that cash or liquidity in the future. Now, the next thing that we need to answer is, how do I participate in Horizons X? You first must be an accredited investor per the current SEC requirements, or a qualified investor. That is a net worth of at least $1 million or greater. And that's the basic requirement to be able to participate in a product such as Horizons X. What sort of capital access do you need to be able to effectively work with the Horizons X product? You must have a minimum of at least $1 million in investable capital over a 4-year period. Meaning that if you're getting involved with the Horizons X product specifically, you need to be willing to participate at a 4-year window of $250,000 per year being moved into Horizons X for a 4-year window. That's pretty much what your requirement would be, and there's a lot of reasons for it, and they'll be addressed in our white paper. This is just a brief or a quick overview. You must have a professional funds manager or be willing to have professional management put in place. This is not a self-directed type of investment. You are required under the IRS or IRC codes in a product like this to have professional management that is a third party to yourself. If you do have professional funds management, a registered investment advisor, a broker-dealer, that's absolutely fine. We can wrap your existing investments by working with your attorneys and your accountants to do that. If you don't have a professional funds manager or a professional investment advisor, Synergistic Group is registered as a registered investment advisory firm, a hedge fund, as well as able to work as your broker-dealer. Any one of those will work. And the last thing you need to do to participate is you must contact Synergistic for further detail and complete a financial needs analysis if you think after getting detail that this is something that you would like to do. These are the basic requirements for the Synergistic Horizons X product. This video was a short video, and we just wanted to touch base on some of the basic premise of how we've constructed this and what the advantages are. What you're also going to find is that we have white papers that address this. We have another product which is not a life insurance product. It is the Horizons 5, which is actually a tax-deferred product that utilizes the structure of a variable annuity, yet it has all of the advantages in investment structures that we've talked about, and we're able to move forward. Now, for next steps, all you need to do is click on the link at the bottom of the video to request additional information. We'll send you out a white paper after you've had a chance to review the white paper. Then we will go from there and be able to create for you an actual plan. After you understand what the plan is, then it will be up to you whether you want to live in a non-taxable environment or not. You can always visit us on the web at www.synergisticprivateclients.com. That is one of our sites that's specifically dedicated to the alternative investment space, as well as as well as the Horizons products. So as we finish this segment up of the video, I'll finish off with a little bit of me on the camera, and we can go from there. Thank you so much, and have a great... Well, as you can see from watching the Horizons X video, it's an absolutely phenomenal product for clients who are looking for tax-deferred growth and ultimate and unlimited investment choices. We definitely appreciate your taking the time to go through this presentation today, and we certainly look forward to hearing from you. If you'd like to have more information or get copies of our white papers on the Horizon X product, please go ahead and fill out the information tag that says contacts and give us your information. Again, this is Jeff Thompson, thanking you for watching our Horizons X video presentation. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll look forward to talking with you real soon. Thanks.